Hey guys, it's Taku. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's going to be an interesting sort of haul. All of these things come from the same store, which is Tokyo Otaku Mode, but it's probably going to be like the first and last Tokyo Otaku Mode haul you'll see on this channel, just because they've been literally zapping my money. Like, I'm so happy with all of these things, but I did have to cancel my subscription recently, and then of course I started it back up again to buy something. But then I canceled it again. So unless there's something that comes like in the future or gets announced, I probably won't be shopping from there anytime soon. But enough of that, let's just go ahead and get to the stuff that I got. A lot of these things were ordered in like March. If you are into figure collecting or figure buying, you know how crazy that the pandemic has been on shipping figures and anything from Japan. So yeah, a lot of these, it's been a long time coming. Some of them have been things that I've even like seen the concept, just the images being drawn. So like I've been with these things since the beginning and they're finally here. Two of them had shipped early, so I've actually had them for a while, but the other two finally got here the other day, and I wanted to just show it off as one big haul. So while I've technically had a couple of these objects for a few weeks, I figured it'd be better to put it all in one video. So yeah, if you order from Tokyo Otaku Mode, you get a clear file. It's really pretty artwork. I like the art for this month. We'll actually go ahead and start with the art books because I'm actually bigger into art books than I am into figures. And so the first one I've got here is Abashi's artworks. It's called Wanderers, and it's basically his art from volumes 10 to 16 of the light novel series, almost all of Alicization, and that's the reason why I picked it up. But this book collects Abashi's artworks, and I think that his works are actually like some of the best like in the series. Like when I remember Sword Art Online, I remember it more for what Abashi has done. You know, he's the light novel art, it's the original art. And I actually did read all of the SAO light novels before watching most of the anime. At least the Alicization part, which, you know, is my favorite. So yeah, I would show you a few of the concept images and art stuff. A lot of it is going to be spoilery, so if you want an in-depth look into this book, definitely let me know, and I can do a video like that. Here is a nice anniversary spread, maybe that I can show off. This is obviously from the most recent SAO anniversary. Anyway, here is this. I love it. It's great. I've already looked at it and awed over it. It's amazing. While I was in the SAO neighborhood, I did go ahead and pick up another book. This is Sword Art Online, the movie animation artworks. This is basically character art and design from the ordinal scale movie. I'll just briefly flip through a lot of this, but as you can see, it's just a lot of character stuff. I was hoping for more like scenery type things. I'm really big into background art, and when I found out that it was mostly character design stuff, I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's all of the character art and advertisement used for the Sword Art Online ordinal scale film. And I really do like the film. I actually think that the film is probably one of the best parts of the franchise. Because look at that, like, this is literally so good. This is so good. All right, there's two major franchises for this haul. The first being Sword Art Online, and the second being my favorite franchise of all time, and that is Neon Genesis Evangelion. So I was fortunate enough to be able to pick up all of my Eva children as Nendroids. This was one of, like, I actually started the Tokyo Otaku Mode subscription thinking that one day we would get Evangelion Nendroids. And by golly, we did. Even though the film did not come out as it was expected to, they still decided to release the figures anyway. And so here, I'll go ahead and show them off to you guys. The first one who came was Rei, and I do have all of these out of the box. So here is her box, and here is her figure. I do have her set up with just her school bag. I love the gradient in the hair. You guys already know that I really do love Nendroids. I do collect them, and I really ought to make a video about all of my Nendroids now that I keep thinking about it. But yes, here is Rei. I wasn't originally going to pick up Rei because Rei's just not my favorite, but then I thought it would be distracting if I had 3 out of the 4. So yes, really love her. The next figure is actually my favorite character from the series, and that is Asuka Langley Shikinami. That is her rebuild name. Everyone knows her as Asuka Langley Soru from the original Evangelion, but we still love her anyway. And here is her box. It does match Rei's with the hexagonal designs here. I've got her set up in her traditional scolding pose. You guys know that she always gives Shinji this pose. And yeah, like you can see, like the hair looks really nice. The gradient in it is really pretty. The pose is great. The proportions, I mean, for like a Nendroid, I really like it. And I'm really glad that it keeps her plug suit headpieces on. So yes, I have her pose right next to Rei, as if Rei's doing nothing and Asuka is just screaming at her. Because, you know, Asuka would totally do that kind of thing, right? Ooh, we're getting into the goodest boys now. Alright guys, the next to arrive was Shinji Ikari, the boy who won't get in the robot, but does get in the robot, and in 3.33 is scolded for getting in the robot. But we love him anyway, and here he is. As you can see, you can pose him with Kaoru, which I do have them set up as. Of course, why would you expect anything else? But yes, here is his box, and let me get Kaoru's for you guys. So here is Kaoru's box, and his is all gray. Again, they're just keeping with that same nerve hexagonal design. I really like the boxes. They're really nice and pretty. And here they are when they are posed together. I do have to be careful, making sure that the headphones don't fall out of each other's ears, because they will. But guys, this is literally the perfect thing ever. I'm gonna get out of the frame so you guys can just admire how gorgeous they are. I really like this. You guys will know that this rock is from the promotional artwork that they sit on in the 3.33 posters. And yes, I love these so much. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually break them out of this pose, just because when I saw Shinji and then I saw Kaoru and then I saw that you could pose them like this, I pretty much told myself if I bought them, they were just gonna sit like this forever on my shelf. They look really nice. It's gonna be hard to show you, but they did the back of like Kaoru's hair really nice. I thought it was like good to mention that. Like, these are really nicely sculpted Nendoroids. You can tell that they are from clearly like their 2020 line. And yeah, I am just overly impressed with all of them. Here, let me get the figure boxes for you guys. Here were all of the Nendoroids. That's their boxes all lined up, and here are the spines going this way. There is one more Evangelion thing and one more thing in this haul that I do want to share off, and he's kind of big. I think I've actually been recording a video and he sat in the background of it once, but let me get him for you guys. So I am not a plush collector. I don't collect plushes. I do think they're adorable when I see them, but I don't want to make a habit of buying plushes. But I couldn't resist this when I saw it, and you know, it's Tokyo Otaku mode, so you spend like $150 to get free shipping, and I needed like that last like $20 to top the cart. So after using all of my Tom points, I have this giant pen plush. Guys, it's literally my favorite thing. He's so large. When the box came here, I was just like, no, it's not that big. And then you opened it up and he was actually stuffed in it. So he was even bigger than the box. And oh my god, look how big and adorable he is. I mean, I love penguins, and then just Pen is so adorable. It is one of these like really cute, you know, slightly deformed pillows. So I love him so much, and he just sits on my couch, taking up most of it actually. But yes, I couldn't resist buying it, and then when it got here, I didn't even want to sell it off, despite the big size. I think he's so much fun to toss around and lay on, and oh, I just love him so much. But guys, that is everything from my first and potentially last Tokyo Otaku Mode haul. Please let me know what you thought of any of these products or any of these figures down in the comments. I would love to hear them. And definitely let me know if you picked up any of the Evangelion Nendoroids, because I'm a huge fan of Evangelion, and you know, I love to spread the holy gospel whenever I can. For more of me, you can follow me on Twitter at Takuto Anime Cafe, and I run a blog of the same name that I will leave linked in the description below. You can also follow me on Instagram at TakutoAC if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much for watching this video, and till next time.